think there's a saying of like, orang lagi menakutkan dari hantu.
Yes.
He looks very, very scruffy. He has this oiled up hair. You know, you can see that depan tak ada gigi, you know, and stuff like that.
He's the receptionist.
Yes. The way he moved was very, very slow. Bang, ada kenal tak? Then it's like that. Without saying anything, he straight away he said like this. Tapi kalau encik rasa was-was ataupun encik rasa tak sedar hati, pergilah balai polis 5 minit dari sini. I could not think of anyone else except him, because the way he talked to me, the way he was, and then it's just like, must be you then, right?
We believe you. Welcome back to another episode of
Naik Bulu Tales.
My name is Fairil.
And I'm Mo.
Man, I'm so excited where we are right now because I wonder when we're going to hit 100 episodes. You know,
We keep going.
you know, just keep going down the road
The
because
consistency,
we're at our 61st episode or somewhere there.
Yeah, 61st after 2 years.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's three. Oh yeah, 2
2 years. Only 2 years.
Yeah, 2
It's not
years.
bad, huh? Not bad.
And we've been consistent.
So another 40 more?
Yeah,
We can
and-
do it. That would be the new, no, not the new season, but that would be season.
Oh, if we hit 100,
Season
we
4.
shoot like a haunted
Season
place.
6 will be
That'd be
100.
crazy.
Oh, nak ke? You-
Tak nak saja je.
Ni, nak ke? Boleh.
But guys, before we start, we just have to remind you, as always, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like on Naik Bulu Tales socials and everything. And
And that bell, notification bell. I know our fans already have it on. All you new subscribers.
so because we're planning to come up with a lot of different content, hopefully in the near future.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. How you been lately?
You know what? There's been a lot going on.
Yeah. I feel like you look like you have a lot.
And you know what's crazy? Something happened in my house.
That's right. Do you want to quickly, before we get into it?
Right before we get into introducing, I just let you guys know this just happened like last week, which is a week from what, which is we're gonna say
Last
this like a month.
Well, this happened to you recently last.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
Recently, I was just sitting in front of my couch, and which is right behind the cameras right here, and the tripod was right at the corner, and as I was watching TV, the tripod leg just lifted up, pop, went back down. I stood looking at that tripod. I was like, "Oh, shit!"
Windows closed
No wind. Everything was closed
during the day.
during the day, 4 p.m. That was the first experience, but I just had to share that because, yeah.
So we're really authentic.
Yeah.
Naik Bulu Tales.
Anyway,
a haunted place.
But we have a very, very awesome guest today. He's actually a actor. We've seen in some of his films as well. And we are thankful for him for being here. So without further ado, we'd like to introduce Shazik.
Hi guys, thank you so much
What's up,
for
bro?
having me here today.
Welcome.
Feeling very nervous now. Right?
Hey. I know. I maybe our intro might be too much for him. No, these guys are serious.
Shit,
That-
they just told a real story, right?
Cakap sempoi.
Yeah.
It really is. You just as if you're home, you know. Just tell the story.
I can't be looking at tripods now.
Nah, that's why this guy. Yeah,
I don't know.
ruined it
I
for
just had to say
everybody.
it was such a crazy moment for me. So,
It's crazy, isn't
I
it?
know that's crazy thing. I don't know what that was all about. actually.
Wow.
but hey, dude, thanks for being on the
Of
show.
course. Thanks for having me. I mean, really appreciate it. Yeah.
You know, we've been following some of your work that you've been doing as well.
Thank you, yeah.
know, I think you're a really great actor. And,
Honestly, yeah, I really like your work.
Thank you so
really,
much.
honestly, no joke.
and
Yeah.
we look forward to the more interesting roles that you're going to be getting in the near future.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
yeah.
Inshallah, yeah.
But how you been? How's everything going with you lately?
Good. I think it's just been quite busy with stuff, with work and stuff. I think not feeling too well today because I've been
okay.
having this diarrhea.
Yes,
the
that
whole
happens,
day.
that happens, man.
But I think all good. Looking forward to the podcast.
Even more, thanks for being here. You know.
Yeah. See, our guests are amazing.
Yeah, I know. And if you guys want to check out some of Shazik's work as well, we'll put up his socials next to him, so you can go and follow him on his socials.
Watch out for this guy. It's gonna be somebody big.
Bright future.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep going, man. Just gotta keep
you.
going. Don't give
Trying
up.
my best, yeah. I think as a person myself, I can't really see things, to be very honest. I can't really see things. I can't really feel so much, but I have experienced it here and there. as a group, especially. So the first time was back in 2020, I think. We were shooting Kabus. So I'm not sure if you guys have watched Kabus. It was a feature film that we did back in 2020. So I think we shot it all the way in Gombak. This is one chalet, homestay-ish around in Gombak. And it's no longer there. The place was actually quite huge. And they had about, I think, 3 to 4 chalets over there as well, right? Just next to the river. And then there's this one time we had to shoot this one scene. So from our base camp to the set, it was about, I think, 2 to 3 minutes walk, having to go to the chalet. So all of us, I think at the time it was during break time. It was exactly around 1 a.m.-ish, around that. And then I still remember because I think the crew was setting up for the next scene. So obviously the set was just there. And then I think for us, the actors were all at the base camp, we were just chilling there. And then I think this one time, I still remember clearly, I think one of the art guy ran all the way to us and he was screaming. He's like, oh, I know something's happened, right? And then all of us obviously we were quite shocked and we're just curious to just know what it is. And then because I'm the type where I'm quite penakut. I can be quite penakut when it comes to things like this. But also,
no wonder he was nervous.
but also I can be very curious.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So sometimes there'll be times where I could just like, hey, look, I want to be there. I want to go there and just see what it is. So I actually went to the chalet, and I'm trying to backtrack a bit. Okay, so they were setting up for this one scene. There's one ayat Quran. It was framed, right? It was supposed to be there on the wall, because that's just how it's supposed to be, right? I can feel it now. Right? I can still remember it. Right. And then because I knew, because that scene was supposed to be like that. So when he came to us saying that, oh, something happened, I think he could hear something like a knock, right? That's when he came up to us straight away and ran. And then I went there. I mean, not alone. I went there with a few of the crew as well, just to see what happened. I didn't see anything at first because maybe I couldn't feel it, I couldn't sense it, I don't know, right? So I went to the chalet and then just to see it was still okay. Nothing was being touched or whatever, right? It was being placed. The ayat Quran was being placed on the wall, right? Why I'm saying this because then I went back to the base camp. I think a few minutes after, the crew went and set up again, and that's when the second time they came back and said that they could hear something like, right? Something like that, some knocking. So again, me being curious myself, right? I just went there again. The moment I went there, I could see that the ayat Quran was being placed on the floor, just nicely with a crack. Whoa. So can you imagine the ayat Quran was actually on the wall? By logic, right? You could once if it falls down, you could just break it like that, right? But it just being placed nicely on the wall, on the floor, sorry, with a like retak, just nicely.
Yeah.
So all of us were quite scared at the time because we don't know what to do, but we just had to just shoot it there.
Yeah.
And at one point I decided not want to do it anymore because I just was so worried because you don't know, maybe it's their place, you never know, we were just there trying to like catch out the place, which sometimes it happens like that, right? But then I think it was already 1-ish in the morning, so we just had to finish the scene and we eventually just did it. So I remembered there was also another room back there. It was filled with like mattresses and beds and the bed frames, whatever. And I had to be in the room for the scene. And actually, when I was in the room, I had to the scene goes like this. Everything takes place in this bathroom over here. It's just like a small chalet. So when you go in, this is like they call it the hall, right? There's a small area, and then if you go straight, there's one kitchen bathroom right here. And then the room that I had to be in is over here, right? This is the bathroom, this is the kitchen, this is the room that I had to be in. So the ayat Quran was here, the frame, and it fell just like that. and then I think they tape it somehow, and then they managed to put it up. And then when I was there in the room, so the scene goes like this. So I had to come in and I had to go straight into the kitchen room. I had to do some scenes over there, and then I had to come out and I had to go back into that room that I was supposed to be in. So the moment when I was there, because I had to hide myself just to, so that the camera couldn't see me. I actually heard the same knocking. Something like that. It goes something like that. So I was actually very nervous because I was there alone. I just had to wait until the director cut. So I could hear, I think, twice at least, the knockings, right? And then I just don't know what to do. I think because with the whole Ayat Quran thing fell down or whatever, so I just felt very scared. And that was that. I think that's actually the very, very short story. That's the first story of my experience, I would say. It wasn't really nice, but that was actually my first experience
Ever.
Ever.
I can imagine how that feels. So what was everybody else's thoughts when they saw that?
Yeah, obviously at the time, I mean, we just had no choice but to just
jalan,
because some of us were quite scared of it, obviously, because the chalet was literally right at the back, next to the river, and the place obviously at night it's quite dark.
Right.
So
is this old place?
Yes, that's one.
Yeah. So we stayed overnight there.
Really?
One time for a shoot.
I heard actually. I think Ace was telling me. That place was actually quite
crass.
Yeah.
So I never knew before that.
Right.
Only knew after.
And you know why? Because I think I mentioned this to S during his session when he was here. When we were doing a shoot there, and a friend of mine came to visit the set, and then she's usually very jovial, but she got there, she was like really quiet. She asked me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." She looked around and she's like, "Okay, she's gonna go back." So she went back, and then later on after we finished our shoot, I said, she said, "Are you okay?" Again, is after everything's done, ada balik everything. I was like, "Yeah, why?" When I got there, I didn't want to say anything, but across the river, there were like shadows watching the shoot.
Okay.
During the day, During the day.
Yeah. So I told this, and he was like, "Oh, no wonder, because somebody has told him that before," or something like that. So it's not surprising that
it's Gombak, it's jungle. Before it's jungle, I mean, clearly, man.
Yeah, some more got river there and everything. So but
it's quite scary, to be honest, because I'm always there. It's just that never knew it's haunted. It's cursed like that. It's quite an experience, to be honest.
Like I think the whole the was it Surya? Like the one horror film that they did was shot out there.
Suraya.
Yeah.
Everything was shot there.
Everything was shot there. Yeah.
It was a beautiful place though.
Yeah.
During the day, beautiful lah. My life, you're like, stay my bro.
But knowing them, they like to do horror films.
Exactly.
The second story is, I remember this one time I was in Kuala Selangor. Again, we were shooting there. It was quite dalam, it was quite pedalaman lah, right? The set, the house was empty. I think we asked permission from the owners and whatnot, right? So we got to shoot there, and then having to go to the house, I remember that it was actually very dark. Like the whole, they call it as the jalan was actually very gelap. And I remember at the time, it was me and my co-actors, myself, Lokman, Hafiz, and Saskia. We wanted to go out to get dinner, right? It was, I think, around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Still quite early. So we just wanted to go out. And Lokman Hafiz, sometimes he likes to, he visualizes a lot in his mind, right? So he likes to hey, look, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So there's one time, I remember we wanted to go to the town, which took us about 40 minutes from where we were at the time. And the moment we got out of the house, so we wanted to go out, we were driving. Lokman was driving at the time, I remember this. And then nak jalan keluar tu, he straight away he said, kalau aku buat filem hantu kat sini ni, aku nak tutup satu jalan, ujung jalan ni aku tutup, mesti menjadi ni, right? He said, I remember this, he said that, right? Literally, I think a few seconds after, his car broke down. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh,
Like
wow.
legit, like 2-3 seconds after, boom. And then Saskia and I were like, Lokman, mulut kau celupa Lokman. Celupa mulut kau. Because it was actually very dark. The jalan memang gelap.
Right. No street lights.
Yes, no street lights at all. Jalan kampung kan, maknanya dia belah dalam lagi tau. So obviously it was very dark. And then Saskia and I both of us were quite panicked. And obviously we were panicked because literally tak ada orang kat situ. It was just only us.
Let's tengok lah ni.
Yes. So and then Lokman said, tak ada apa, relax, tak ada apa. I said, what do you mean tak ada apa? So we had to go out from the car. And then we turned on our flashlights and on our phones just to see what's happening. So I think we went out from the car slowly because we didn't know what's around us and stuff. So I think we're just being very careful. And the moment we got out from our car, the moment Saskia and I got out from the car, Lokman went out first, and then he opened up the hood. The moment he opened up the hood, then suddenly the lights turns on. Like the moment he opens up the booth, then the light turns on just like a poof, right? And I'm like, it's a bit weird because like it just broke down just like that. He tried to start up the car again and again, but he could not. And we're just wondering like why. And then of course Saskia and I again we're saying that next time mulut jaga, right? Because kawasan kampung and whatnot. And then I remember the moment he opened up the hood and then the light turns on, and then he went back to the car. He tried to turn on the engine, still tak dapat.
Okay.
Still tak dapat. I think about 2 or 3 times he tried to turn on the engine, still tak dapat. And then we're like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do, right? And then I think a few seconds after, the car starts. It's like that. Yeah, so Saskia and I were like, kenapa ni? And Lokman was also like, tak ada apa lah. It's very chill. He's very chill like that. And I'm like, tak boleh ni, right? So I think, so we just continued our way to go to the, they call it as a pekan, right? We wanted to get KFC. So and we realized that at the end of the road, the signboard, that is the only signboard that has ayat Quran, the sticker on the signboard. Because I think lorong 14, I remember, was it lorong 14 or 15? But the other lorongs, they don't have that ayat Quran on it.
Right.
So there might be something there. I don't know, right? But again, I always believe that when you go to places like this, you have to always jaga yourself, what you say and stuff like that. So I think that's why it happens.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
Always. Because these, it's like in our experience, these things can macam sense like your arrogance, or like your idea, like nak ke?
You're right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes probably just wanted to catch out or something. I don't know.
It's like as soon as he said like, if I shoot a movie here, movie, break the car down.
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
I remember that clearly. Yeah.
So Lokman was the suami in the movie.
Correct. Yes.
Takafur.
Yeah, Tafakur. Yeah.
Tafakur.
Yeah.
I always mixed it up. Tafakur.
Yeah, but now we're talking about it again. I mean, we're just laughing it off because obviously.
Kuala Selangor, just a road. Like, how far was where you wanted to eat and where the location to shoot?
It's about 40 minutes.
40 minutes
to the nearest pekan.
40 minutes.
Yeah. So 40 minutes in. Yeah.
So that was like halfway through or what?
No, we just got out from the house. So literally that's so I think about 2 or 3 minutes away.
We were just outside.
Yeah. But obviously the road was very dark. It's very, very dark. It's like pitch.
Betul lah. Yeah.
So even if it's 2-3 minutes, that means you guys still drove quite a bit of distance.
Yes.
So you wouldn't have, it would take you quite a few minutes to walk back.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not Ulu Langa area lah, but it's Kuala Selangor.
Kuala Selangor.
Kuala Selangor on the other side.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's
Fair
that.
enough.
Be careful what you say lah.
Yeah.
Have to. Yeah.
Moral of the story. Have to.
Not what you wish for is what you say.
Exactly. Yeah.
But betul, right? He couldn't start the.
He couldn't start it.
Ignite
but the moment he opens up the hood, lights turns on. So it's a bit weird. We thought it could be because of battery or something.
Yeah,
but
I was thinking the battery.
Doesn't make sense because like how can he tried many times, tak bunyi pun. Yet so.
That's strange, man.
Yeah. So.
That's strange.
Keep your mouth shut.
Kenapa? It's just the three of you that wanted to leave to go to Pekan and.
Oh, we just wanted to just get some fresh air, just wanted to get like some other food other than just the food on set.
And it was
been having it. Yeah,
it was Lokman's car.
Yeah, it was his car. It just had to be his car. Yeah.
Fix your car.
Wow.
I remember that. Yeah, clearly. And after that,
So far, both your stories have been film related.
Correct.
So far.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is the third one film related too?
Which one?
Is it from when you were shooting as well?
The third one.
The third story.
Yes, but it's like after.
Okay.
After everything's done. So the last story that I have, or I would say the last experience I've ever had, I think this is saying of like, I'm not sure if you guys have heard this. Orang lagi menakutkan dari hantu.
Yes.
Agreed. We 100% agree.
Yeah. So this is about this one weird, strange guy, and I feel like he's very. When you look at him, it's like when you watch like a sinister film, like that kind of character that you have it in a film, but it's just there talking to you, and So this happened also in Kuala Selangor. Again, in Selangor.
They stopped going to this place.
I think we finished very late that night, so we just wanted to go out and go to the nearest mama to just have a drink and makan and whatnot. And I remember that clearly when I think some of the crew, especially the girls, they wanted to stay at the budget hotel because they were having their PMS whatever, so they didn't want to stay in the homestay.
Yeah.
Again, because of the homestay, of course it's quite deeply in, so they just a bit worried of it. So I remember this. So from the set to the nearest Pekan, Mama, I would say the time was maybe about 15-20 minutes away. So we finished shooting there at the house, and then we just wanted to go makan. So on the way, we arrived at the budget hotel first because the girls wanted to take their stuff. And then they started to realize that, how come I've seen this car before? It's a black Honda. I can't remember I'm not going to say the plate number, but it's a black Honda, all tinted, right? It's very, very tinted car. And then they were all quite, why is this car here? Because I've seen this car going back and forth at where we were shooting at. Because during the day, we shot at this one set. It's like a bengkel motor, right? So it's owned by this one. I think this boy is. I think it's budak lagi lah. I think he's just running it. Because of the dad, right? And then I think I remember the production actually asked whether or not we can shoot there, and then we managed to shoot it there. So it's quite secluded, right? And it's a bit weird because how could someone actually know where we're shooting at? So there's this one car I remember. Of course, at the time, it just didn't click in my mind because I thought it was just a passing by car, just normal car. But then this black Honda, specifically, I remember, kept passing by our set. But of course, at the time, I didn't bother. Only until when we were at the budget hotel, and when the girls actually said, macam kenal kereta ni kan, because it was always around our area. So of course at the time we were just looking out for each other, because especially for the girls, because they were staying in the budget hotel. So again, me being me, very curious, trying to act like a hero. So I went up to the reception. I asked the receptionist, abang kenal tak kereta kat luar ni siapa punya? And then, okay, I'm not making this up. Whoever's watching the crew, especially whoever that was there that night, this is exactly how he was, right? He looks very, very scruffy. He has this very oiled up hair. You can see that. And then depan tak ada gigi, and stuff like that.
He's a receptionist.
Yes, very haggard looking. Okay, so I think when I asked him, he was literally like this because he was doing his work. I don't know what he was doing at the time, and then obviously because of the table, right? So he was there. So the way he moved was very, very slow. Bang, ada kenal tak Then it's like that. With this, very, scary face. I can't do it now. So, and then he looked at me, and then he's like, "Oh, kereta siapa?" And then I said, "Oh tak, kereta yang kat luar tu, warna hitam. Abang kenal tak?" "Oh, itu kereta owner. Dia memang selalu lepas habis kerja, dia tinggalkan kereta dekat sini, dia balik dengan wife dia, lepas dia ambil anak dia." And then he asked, "Kenapa?" Exactly like that, with that tone. Kenapa And then I'm like, "Oh, tak ada." Because I just wanted to explain to him that, saya nampak kereta ni dekat set kita orang shoot dekat Tanjung Karang, so about 20 minutes away from here, selalu ada dekat sini. Without saying anything, he straight away he said like this, tapi kalau encik rasa was-was ataupun encik rasa tak sedar hati, pergilah balai polis 5 minit dari sini. And I'm like, kenapa dia cakap macam tu? You get what I'm saying? How could you just simply say like that? It's as though like that's you. Obviously it's you. I mean, I think to me at the time, I could not think of anyone else except him, because the way he talked to me, the way he was, and then it's just like, must be you then, right? Now why? Because to me, if you want to try to hide things, you could just say that, tak ada, tak kenal, I mean, kalau if cik ada apa-apa, jangan perlu kat sana. But the way he is at the time, I remember that he just straight away say that, kalau encik rasa tak sedar hati, whatever, you can go to the balai polis 5 minit dari sini je. It's as though like, he's been doing all these things.
It's also like he's like kind of like defensively mocking you.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. I wish I could do how it was at the time. I really wanted to do it.
So you honestly think that's his car?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
I had a feeling, right? It must be his car.
Because I think, to think about it again, right? Because the girl was staying there. So obviously every single day, they have to go to set. So he's there, working there. Obviously he would already, know that where these girls are going. So it must be him. So I'm like, okay. Then that's right then, Then I just went up straight away. I think at the time I was very scared already. I was like, sure, I gotta get out of this place. So I told them, pack your stuff, and we're gonna just sleep over at the homestay. And then they went up straight away. And then I think we went down, and then I think I had this thing in mind where, what if the moment we come down, he's gonna lock the door, we can't go out. At the time, I had nothing. I only had my slippers on, so I'm like, can I even, And then I think all of us were actually very scared, so we went out together quickly, and then get the stuff packed up, and then we went down, and then I just said thank you to him. Okay, tak apa bang, thank you kasih. Right, we went out straight away, and again something happened over there. It was just, we thought that we just wanted to just chill ourselves out a bit, after what happened. But then at the end, I think this guy is just not giving us any break.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I think at the time we just ordered our food. I remember this clearly. And then I think suddenly you could see the same car was just passing by. So basically, I would, for my conclusion, I would say that maybe he's been stalking us, been following us.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. So I think because I think at the time there was only about 3 guys, and I think the guys were all girls. I think about 4 to 5 girls, I guess. So we're trying to, of course, take care of them, trying to look after them, and we somehow again trying to take up the courage and trying to see if the person is still there. But I couldn't find that car, and then I went back in, makan a bit, and then trying to look around if whether or not that person was still there. And I could see that the car was actually parked there right at the end. You could see from here, the mama was here, where he was parked was exactly right here. And I'm like, could be him then, it could be the same person. So we just decided to just maybe ignore it. I think a few minutes after, the guy went missing. So I think to me it's actually very scary to think about it.
Something's off.
Yeah.
Something's off with him.
It's like he was like you said, stalking, but in a way is like planning something.
Planning something, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So
man.
what are the chances the girls chose a hotel that is the receptionist is that guy? Correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, this guy has been stalking you guys.
Yeah. So that's why I probably at the time we just never expected, that place was going to be like that. So or maybe at the time, I don't know, maybe at the time when they were checking in, it was someone else, because that person probably was just standing by at night or something. I don't know.
They're working. There could have been a tandem work going.
Yeah. So
when he was saying like it could have been when you were saying, oh, do you know whose car is it? Somebody could have been in the car.
Correct.
Never know.
I was thinking the same too.
And that the receptionist probably knew that person.
Yeah.
And
so yeah.
but yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like, I mean, no matter the stories we hear about ghosts or spirits and all that kind of stuff, the one thing that is scarier is like people.
Humans, yeah.
I agree.
It's like when if we go camping, whatever, in the middle of nowhere, you get freaked out for the spirits. But then if there's somebody there that's crazy or psychotic,
because manusia can definitely hurt you for real.
Yeah.
Like spirits, different story. Like it's more mental, emotional game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good on you guys. I mean, you guys were aware.
Yeah.
And you guys were very like on your toes.
Yeah, protecting the girls. That's nice.
Yeah.
Good move.
So basically all the actors are staying at this place.
Yes, you're right. The homestay, yeah.
The homestay.
The budget hotel was just the crew.
The budget hotel was the crew.
There's a few of them. I think it was only about 3 or 4 of them because they were having their PMS at the time.
Yeah. So you actually took those girls out from the budget hotel?
Yes,
you took
that
the
night.
crew
Yeah,
out.
we took them out just because
it's not safe. Yeah.
it's not safe. Yeah.
Oh, so the girls were part of crew.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought they were the actors.
No. Yeah. But
wow,
it's crazy.
Did you tell Isk or Fai all this?
Actually, Fai was with me the whole time.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I think we were just trying to figure out how we're supposed to, get this whole thing, But then again, we try not to think about it so much because I think we never know, Because I think that person is also just expecting someone to ask him or something. You never know.
Yeah. Well, Fire's probably thinking, "Ooh, I could put this in a movie."
Yeah.
He's like writing
next
this
movie.
in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that. I think
That is quite a scary encounter, actually.
yeah, I would say especially
Because it was like 3 times, right? Three times saw that car coming around
yeah,
different spots.
you're right.
So
He said you did at the gigi. Is he older? Is he
I
just an off guy that doesn't have a gigi?
No, I think he must be around in his probably mid 40s or late 40s. But you can the moment you look at this guy,
something's off.
just something is off with
Something's
him.
happening off.
The way he talks to you is very very slow.
or if you want to stay positive, he could be one of those characters towards the end that actually saves the people.
Well, we'll see. Yeah.
Think positive, guys.
Yeah, man.
But oh man.
Wow.
Okay.
I see that his third story might be scarier than the first 2 combined.
I would say so. Yeah,
Actually,
Yeah.
So, I think that is scary. That is so freaky.
Yeah.
A blacked out, tinted black Honda.
Yeah.
We have to watch out with this car.
I think it was an old Honda City or something. Yeah, I remember
Honda
that.
City.
So sus. But hey, man. So that's your last story.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing your stories with
Yeah,
us.
of course.
man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. I mean,
No problem.
Dahlah tak barang tak sihat.
it was a different kind of Naik Bulu Tales.
Yeah.
I suppose the stories that come out doesn't always have to be about ghosts. It's just something that really makes someone feel a certain way.
Yeah.
Certain kind of terror, right?
Yeah. Oh.
If you guys have any comments, or if you guys have gone through any kind of situations like that, like how Shazik went through, write down the comments below and share with us.
And if you're in Malaysia, if you've seen this old Honda City tinted black car, let us know too.
I'm sure a lot of people have gone through some similar weird things.
Share us, please. We want to hear.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Dude,
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah,
Really
thank you so much.
appreciate it.
I hope the bulu naik.
Yeah, definitely something naik. For sure. Blue definitely naik. Yeah.
Something.
I mean, okay, sebenarnya that's my car.
But yeah, if you guys if you guys want to follow Shazik and follow his journey through his acting career, we'll put up his socials next to him. What's your socials anyway?
Shazik, SYAZZIK.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Instagram. So if you guys have any more, if you guys have more, if you know of any people that also want to be on the show, with stories as well, you guys can always let us know. Just DM us on Instagram. That's where we are most active on replying. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and
Bell
notification. We always appreciate all our followers and audience who have been with us since the beginning and who are now part of the NBT family. Thanks for watching.
Season 4, baby. NBT Voyeurs. You guys, we love you.
So without further ado, my name is Fairil.
I'm Mo.
This is
Shazik.
And we'll see you guys again on another episode of
Naik Bulu Tales. Peace out. Stay safe.